And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the San Diego Padres and the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Milwaukee Brewers.
Just about set to go and getting to start, Freddie Peralta. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 down. Luis Ariz stands in. And that misses. 3 balls and a strike.
3-1.
Fastball for a strike.
Full count.
And that one ripped to left. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Manny Machado digs in now. 2 outs, base is empty.
Machado.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Back here in Milwaukee, on the hill here today, number 18. What do we need to know here?
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club, and coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Up now for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. And strike 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Next for the Brewers, Jackson Chourio. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to third, handled by Machado. Fires across the diamond, and the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. And now it's Christian Yelich. And that one missing low. Pitch misses there, and the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And now it's William Contreras. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And that one's gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's his 6th home run of the season. It's 2-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Out to short. On to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill.
Just off the inside edge.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Swung on, belted. That ball's carrying. And that ball is gone. A towering shot to center. It's 2-1. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. And the pitch. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 2.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And foul ball. Got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nabs it, and there are 2 outs. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
The first baseman, number 9, Jake Cronenworth.
The 1-1. And that one upstairs.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second.
Full count.
And now it's filled up. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. We head to the bottom of the second, and it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
Hoskins.
Tap foul at the plate. And a slider misses down and away.
2-2.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Bogarts handles the chance. Slings it across. And quickly 1 away in the second. And now it's going to be Isaac Collins.
Isaac Collins.
Too high, and it's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the...
Collins dives back in, but they got him. 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And it's filled up.
Full count.
And down on strikes he goes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back here at American Family Field. And now the veteran catcher, Elias Diaz. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one hammered. And a foul ball. Chases in the dirt. Slider there. Throw to first. Applies the tag. 1 away after the strikeout. Now it's going to be Brandon Lockridge. That missed by a lot. And it's a full count. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Freeland brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fouled off left side. And he grounds one to the right side. Cronenworth steps on the bag. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Back to the top of the lineup. This is Bryce Terang. Ripped on a line. And no one can get there. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And safe at second. He beats it. Now here is Jackson Chourio. Just missed. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. He's safe. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Check swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first, and Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Runners at the corners, 1 away here in the last half of the 3rd. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they lead by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now 2-1. That's a little bit low.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him. Slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one ripped. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to.
Runner on the go. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They must be going crazy in the dugout. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 7-1. Yuki Matsui taking over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hoskins didn't like it. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, the left field.
2 down, bases empty. Isaac Collins getting ready to hit. And that's a little bit high. 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Sheets makes the catch, inning over. On to the 4th. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Manny Machado.
Ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next pitch is outside. And Manny gets a piece. One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout, and he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the 4th, down to third baseman, number 21. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground. To first, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. And here is Joseph Ortiz. Ball to strike. Right through there for a strike.
Ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 2.
So the batting order turns over. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Falling
Ball.
behind 2-1.
2-1.
And that one fouled off. Way high
count.
there. And the count is filled up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Good plate
That's a ball.
appearance there.
Take your base.
Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
The center fielder,
Jackson Chorio up now for the Brewers.
Rio.
2 outs. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. We go to the top of the
Leading off for
5th,
the Padres,
and here
the
is
left
Gavin
fielder, number 30,
Sheets.
Gavin Sheets.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Jose
Now
Iglesias
batting,
will hit
the second
next.
baseman, Jose
The Brewers up
Iglesias.
big in this one, and we're in the top of the 5th. That's
Ball.
outside, and a count 2-1. This one in the air. Hoskins hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And here's the first
Now batting,
baseman, Jake
the first baseman,
Cronenworth.
Jake Cronenworth.
2 down, nobody on. Checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. Swing and a pop-up. Ortiz settles under it, makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back.
Leading
Here's
off,
Yelich
for
at the
Brewers,
dish.
The designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Outside low, and it's 2-1.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
That one out to right. Lockridge on his way over. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. William Contreras.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's 2 down. Sal Frelick
right
up
fielder,
now for the
number 10.
Brewers.
Now,
Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't. There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of... Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Top six. Stepping in for San Diego, Elias Diaz. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Ground ball right side. Terang sends it to first. Out. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Now
Brandon Lockridge, the next up for the Padres.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And that is out of play.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
That one not close. And now it's 3-2.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true.
Foul ball.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. And here comes Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. And right back to the mound. And that is the third out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Next offering is in for a strike. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that skips into dirt. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Machado. One up, one down. Next for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
Ball two.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Machado makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Here's the third baseman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Swings through that one for strike 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed,
that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break.
Now pitching for
Here comes a new arm for the Brewers, DL Hall.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now it's the DH, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
And a 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Next pitch is outside.
Full count.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K. Here comes Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Popped up. Ortiz puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Jackson Merrill. Next offering upstairs. The Padres with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball.
Slider misses outside.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Nick Pivetta.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
The shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1-2.
The next
Ball.
offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And a breaking ball misses outside. That one
That's the
misses.
ball. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. And there's a foul ball. Ortiz on at first, nobody out. Stays alive. And look out,
Dead ball.
as
That
that
hit
one ran in and got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackson Chorio. No outs, runners at first and second. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No
One
way
ball,
he hits it
2
that
strikes.
well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Good job to fight that one off. And a 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's a ball.
2-2.
Tried the sweeper. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And that'll load the bases.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Base hit center field. 1 runs in. Now the second run is in, and they now lead by 9.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch.
Pitching change here, Sean Reynolds.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Next offering is fouled back. And that one moves his feet. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Some high cheese for strike 3.
Number 12.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Hoskins.
Two on, one out. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's carrying. Get out of town. He'll touch them all. Home run number 10 of the year. And they add to the lead. It's 13-1. Bases empty, one away. Up now for Milwaukee, Isaac Collins. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Two down, bases empty. Now the third baseman. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw over to Cronenworth. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
This one in the air, right field. Freeland flashes the leather on the running catch. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. High fly ball out to center field. Merrill sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Next for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. Base is empty, one away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Merrill makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, bases
The center
empty.
fielder,
Jackson
number 11,
Chorio up now for the Brewers.
Del Rio.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
One
I guess
ball,
you throw it
2
that
strikes.
hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Sheets makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at American
Leading off
Family
for San
Field.
Diego,
All
the
set to
catcher,
start the
number
9th in this
17,
one. And
Elias.
now it's Elias Diaz. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Lockridge.
Lockridge.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Last chance for the Padres. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game, and the Brewers slug their way to a win in this one.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody could make it out.